As I continued traveling east across the southern U.S., the warm colors of the desert and mountains gently morphed into the lush greens and the pale rivers of the lowlands. Leaving the coast, I skirted around the freeways of Houston and headed for the heart of bayou country, Louisiana. With spring runoff causing rivers to flood, I opted for the higher ground of Kisatchie National Forest. Kisatchie is composed of several separate areas of pine forest, but I chose the Red Dirt District northwest of Alexandria. In Louisiana, a little piece of paradise is actually free. At the Coyote campsite, the sign said pay station, but that was for hunting. Camping was free. If you like flowers, spring in Louisiana is the place to be. The next morning, the peaceful silence was interrupted by the rustling of leaves. The ground erupted and shook until a strange little creature emerged from the pile. Hidden amongst the rotting oak leaves was a smorgasbord of grubs, beetles, and worms. Perfect food for this armadillo. He didn't even acknowledge I was there, but I heard they have really bad eyesight. Once he was full, back to the forest he went. And into the forest I went as well, taking a tour of the area with my Jeep. Early April is the best time to see the dogwoods in full bloom. Running diagonally through the park is the Kisatchie Bayou. At some points, it's a slow-moving river, but upstream it cascades over several waterfalls. This section is adjacent to the Kisatchie Bayou campground. So I took a little tour with the Jeep around the park today, and I went to, I think, about 5 campsites, and there was nobody in them. Not a single person in any of them. I have the whole park. What on earth is going on? It's perfect. The weather is perfect. It's sunny. It's warm. There's not a lot of bugs. There's no wind. It's perfect camping weather. So where is everybody? Was there an Armageddon and I wasn't invited or something? I don't know what people want, but this is perfect for me. Never joke about the Armageddon. It can come back to haunt you. going to be a bad thunderstorm. But just when you think things could not get worse, they do. I had to step outside just to see what all the fuss was about. That is hail. Wonderful. Hail. Oh my God! So loud! Hailstorm! Oh my God! Holy shit! I think I'm in a tornado! Hurts your ears. God, it's so hot in here. Oh boy, that was terrible. That was so loud. My ears are ringing. They hurt. I hope my solar panels aren't too badly damaged, but it just happened in a second. I had to change my shirt. The other one was soaking wet. There was a lightning strike about 100 feet away. It probably hit a tree, and it was just pounding. Oh boy, my heart's pounding. Snow doesn't look that bad right now. Here comes the rain again. And the lightning. And the thunder. Well, it's raining pretty hard, but it's not a tornado. But should anybody ask, what should you do when you're in an A-liner and there's a tornado? Get the hell out. Seek shelter. Any shelter. The only shelter that's near me right now is a pit toilet. And I've got my rubber boots ready to go. If it gets too crazy, I'll be in there. I think one way or the other I'll be in there, because if it gets any crazier, I'm going to need that pit toilet. If you know what I mean. Life as a traveler. It's not always sunshine and butterflies. By morning, the rain finally stopped and I could assess the damage. There were a few dimples, but not as bad as expected. Although the sunshine didn't yet return, the butterflies at least did. It seems there were more insects than flowers, so the competition was pretty fierce. Louisiana is one of the wettest states, with an annual rainfall of around 60 inches. So it's no surprise that fungus thrives here. If you listen closely, you'll hear this slug chewing his dinner. Vines also thrive here, so it's pretty common to see the leaves wrapped around a tree. However, what appeared to be a leaf turned out not to be a leaf at all, but one of the most elegant deceivers in the forest, a Luna moth. Its only defense is through disguise, and while the color mimics a leaf, the eyes mimic a serpent. I never would have thought I could get so close to such a beautiful little creature. Nature's absolutely amazing. Louisiana is a land of extremes. From the fury of its weather to the stunning color of its flora and the clever ways the fauna adapt to survive such a harsh environment. As a nature lover, it's a must-see state. Well, I don't think I'd be as pleased if I came to Louisiana in July. I think that would be just a little too hot for me. But in April, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at this. How could you not want to camp in it? It's just pristine wilderness, quiet, lush, a little humid still, but it's cool. There's actually a little nice breeze. So I'm glad I came here, but it's time to move on. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Make sure you bring your umbrella. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll check out my other adventures as well.